Turning now to Storm Watch 12, meteorologist Jeff Donovan. A lot of us waking up to some chilly temperatures this morning.
That's right. Lots of chilly temperatures, also a few isolated snow flurries too. But let's start with the temperature front because that's the most widespread concern across southern Oregon and northern California that everybody is going to notice as you're stepping out the door. We are looking at temperatures only into the mid-30s this morning in our west side valleys. I know Haley is very fond of her seat warmers. If you have seat warmers in your car, I'd recommend turning those all the way up this morning. Even the Oregon coastline getting into some of these cooler temperatures this morning, down to 37 degrees in Brookings. And then, as is typically the case east of the Cascades, that's where we are seeing the coldest temperatures on the morning, down into the teens and low 20s, and then we are looking at 20s and low 30s through Siskiyou County. Now, the satellite radar picture does show some light radar returns out there, some snow flurries entering northern parts of Klamath County. Certainly not a huge concern, though, but as I illustrated just a few minutes ago, we are looking at some snow concerns over our Cascade passes this morning, so please exercise caution there. West of the Cascades in southern Oregon, mostly calm, mostly dry this morning, although a few light drizzle showers do exist. Now, today around southern Oregon and northern California, it is going to be a fairly calm day out there with high temperatures into the low to mid 40s for our west side valleys, low 40s through Siskiyou County, and then east of the Cascades, anticipate daytime high temperatures in the mid to upper 30s, partly to mostly cloudy skies today, but you can see on your screen these temperatures are going to remain awfully cool. Now let's turn our attention to a storm system that will be entering this weekend. Storm Watch 12 Stormcast does show that by the morning hours of Saturday, we are going to have this storm system really starting to work into southern Oregon and northern California. My opinion is Stormcast is going a little bit fast with the storm system. I'd say delay it by a couple of hours, but nonetheless, as soon as Saturday morning, we are going to start seeing the impacts of a very potent storm system that will be impacting southern Oregon and northern California. Copious amounts of snow falling through our Cascades, Siskiyous, and then even down around the Mount Shasta City area. Travel over higher terrain will be difficult to even impossible at times this weekend with some of the heavy snow over the Cascades, Siskiyous, and through parts of Siskiyou County. And then for those of us west of the Cascades in southern Oregon, snow levels are going to remain elevated enough that we're not worried about lower elevation snow, but it will be rather rainy at times, moderate to heavy precipitation. Winds also going to be fairly strong. And then as we switch to our extended Stormcast model, this is not only going to be with us through Saturday, also through the day on Sunday and into Monday too. This is going to be a long duration event, maybe a little bit of a break coming Tuesday, but some models are a bit more aggressive than others. Speaking to that wind threat, there are high wind warnings now in place for the Oregon coastline as well as east of the Cascades, as we could see wind gusts out of the south and southwest all the way to 70 miles per hour. So certainly be aware of some very strong winds coming this weekend. Elsewhere, winter storm watches in place for all of these areas in this blue color. Again, extremely heavy snow possible. You can see for south and southeast Siskiyou County from 4 p.m. Saturday afternoon until 4 p.m. on Tuesday. So I know that's a couple day stretch. 2 to 4 feet of snow are possible, the highest amounts in those higher terrain. Now let's talk about just this weekend specifically. So this doesn't count Monday at all. This is just Saturday through Sunday. We could be looking at 18 to 24 inches of snow falling over Crater, Diamond Lakes, as well as the Mount Ashland ski area. Mount Shasta City looking pretty messy too, and then even Siskiyou Summit. So again, a terrible weekend to travel over higher terrain. If you can stay indoors, it is recommended to do so. For the next 7 days, the coast staying dry today, but then the coast getting awfully wet and awfully windy at times this weekend. Northern California, rain and snow will arrive as we do go through the weekend. Heavy snow through higher terrain areas as well as through the Mount Shasta area where precipitation rates will drag those snow levels down a bit. East of the Cascades, we could be looking at 1 to 4 inches of snow falling even for places like Klamath Falls this weekend, so do anticipate some wintry weather there. Our mountains, excessively heavy snow at times as we do go through your Saturday and Sunday. And then for our west side valley, staying away from the snow at least through this weekend, but rainfall going to be heavy at times as well as some blustery winds.
All right, so a lot